Hello and welcome to day 128 in this quest for a 2000 rapid rating on chess.com. Okay, let's see what type of opponent we will have today, what the rating is after I kind of fell apart in the last game. Hopefully I'll play better this time. All right, we have the white pieces. So let's try to do a Jabava London. Okay, I'll just play that, see if they continue in the normal fashion or if they try like a King's Indian type setup. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Right away they attack there. So, now the issue with that, should we go here? Now that is the question. All right, we'll go right there. Oh, now I forget, do I capture that way or do I go in another direction? Like go after their knight? Nah, I probably need to go that way. Now they could just attack me and chase my queen. So, where do I go? Do I swing over here? That's usually a decent move. Maybe I try that. So we'll go there. All right, the game just went into, I don't know, something crazy. Let's see here. Well, we go this way. See, because now he's going to go here, and there, we could have a problem. So I probably need to just develop this. But the problem is going to be that, although we'll just go there. I mean, if he moves something, I could attack. Sorry, if, oh, now he's going to line up that way. All right. Well, do we go here? And he just captures. Then what? Maybe we bring this in. Or we could even go here, perhaps. What if we target this knight? Probably shouldn't have moved another piece twice in the opening. All right, well, I'm gonna go there. All right. Well, now what should we do? Probably get ready to castle. And it doesn't look good to go to this side. I mean, I guess we could try and go here now. Maybe we go here. And we could get ready to castle queenside. I don't know, this is almost like a Sicilian dragon, I guess. All right. Now what? Do we attack that piece? Then let's go there. The problem is this move attacks my queen. I don't know. I'm not playing so great here. I should be developing my pieces and getting my king to safety. All right. All right. Well, at least I succeeded in centralizing my bishop and giving him an isolated pawn. So now, do we castle the other way? I don't know about that. So, all right. Do we add pressure over here? Maybe we can add some pressure by going here with our knight. All right, I probably need to just castle long. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now that pawn is pinned, we could go after that pawn because the bishop is pinned. He could check us though over here. All right, well, if we take this, and then he takes, Or if he takes that way. Either way, we get a pawn. Oh, wait, no. We'll be under attack there. We'll be under attack. Well, we probably should get rid of that. So let's get rid of that. All right. Now we'll do that. Oh, and now we can check his king and take his bishop. So I think we're winning now. Because if he takes his bishop, so he's probably going to have to move this pawn. Okay, so yeah, now we're winning. He might have a little better move by moving that pawn. So now we'll be able to pick this off. All right. So, yeah, they resigned because now we just pick off this bishop here. All right, and we're at plus 1.5 after that, so maybe we could take a look at that. But first, let's do the game review. I don't know, that game just turned all crazy. I'm going to have to research that opening and see. I forgot what I was supposed to play in that because I hardly ever see that early c5 move that early. All right, so it looks like it was pretty even. Then black actually had an edge here, and then gave it back, and then I grabbed the lead. Oh, apparently I had a big lead and let it slip some, so we'll have to look at that. Okay, I played 79.6 versus their 69.5. I had two great moves. Inaccuracies, we both had two. I had one mistake, but they had three, and we had one miss each. So I played at a 1750 level versus their 1450. All right. So let's look at this review. That was a short game. What was that? 15 moves. All right. So here, this was a mistake. Yeah, I think they could have, I don't know, attacked my bishop maybe. You know, attacked my bishop and, well, I don't know. It's looking pretty crazy there. We'll have to look at that in the analysis. All right, moving on. What did we have? They had a missed opportunity. Castling queenside was a great move. And then this is a mistake. So another thing to take a look at. All right, another mistake. And, oh, we had a missed opportunity there. That's interesting. Oh, maybe we should have checked with the queen. Well, another thing to look at. Okay, and this is where it ended. So let's look at the analysis with the computer. It says in the end we were at, what, +2. So let's look at this more closely. So d4, I was trying to set up another Jabava London, and they start out this way, and knight to c3. So now they play this little more unusual c5 move. So I'm going to have to try and figure out what I should have played there. Probably just e3. Well, no, saying d5 would have been better to gain space. Yeah, that looks like a good option that I didn't even think about. That's probably the move that I should have played there was d5, just gain more space in the center and keep this central pawn. That way, if he pushes his e pawn, I can capture. Although he would be able to capture with his f pawn towards the center. All right. Well, what is second best? e4, which I think I ended up playing that. And now it says that's an inaccuracy. d5 would have been better. Okay, so we move on. My queen is in the center now, but it allows the knight to chase my queen. They actually like queen to d3 better. Huh. Queen to d3. Queen to d3. All right. That kind of blocks my bishop in. I don't know. So I definitely have to do some research on this opening in case I run into it again, this variation. All right, so now they like this queen to a4 move as being best. At least it keeps our queen a little more active up the board some. All right, so we just develop. They actually like this immediate knight move, so maybe that would have been better. Bring my knight up and attack. Instead, I bring the wrong knight up there. So this allows, well, let's see what would have been best. Bishop to e2. So I should have just developed, got ready to castle. They would have played bishop to g7, and then we both would have castled. Okay, so in the game, we have that. They line up on my queen, but I thought, well, I could go here and aim at the, I thought we were going to have a bunch of exchanges. If I go bishop to b5 after the knight, well, if the knight captures there, well, now I'm forced to capture. So I guess not. I could have gone here. Yeah, the computer can just sift through all those tricky combinations like nothing. Okay, so capture towards the center, that's good. And the whole time I was waiting for a discovered attack on my queen. And it looks like it would have been better just to go here. h3 to keep the knight or the bishop from coming forward. So bishop develops. And a mistake. Rook to b1 would have been best. So apparently we should have just gone here. And then a5. Queen over to c4. Now it's saying bishop to e2. So yeah, just develop our bishop and get ready to castle. So they would castle. Just another way the game could have gone. So here, knight to d5 is best. Knight to d5. So they went that way. Apparently, knight to d5 would have been the best move. And then I should capture. They should capture with an attack on my queen. And then bishop to b5 is the third best move. They would have come out a pawn ahead in that. So queen to d4. At least that is a little bit better. E6 to protect. And then they do not want me taking here. Bishop to g3 would be good. Oh, yeah, I can't take because they'll get my queen. So I should have castled, apparently. Anyway, let's go back to the game. We had e5. They played takes. We take, which is best, of course. And then castling. Not the best move. So apparently that is better. The game is about even. White has just a slight edge. Attacking. Then we should ignore that. Play bishop to d3 apparently. So bishop to d3. Now c5, attacking our queen. Queen to b3. Then we castle. All right. Well, in the game, we had queenside castling, lining up here on the queen and pinning this bishop. Now we have a threat. Well, not yet. We can't touch this, or they'll just capture, and then we'd have to give up our rook for the queen. All right. Let's see. Rook to b8, apparently giving... Wait a minute. Rook to b8. We could just pick that off. Huh. Apparently that's the best move. This must be where things get really tricky. Because if they played that... Let's see if the computer... Yeah, now it changed its mind. It doesn't like that. Because, I don't know, we could just take that. But they don't even like that move. All right, so best would have been what? To push here. And then h3 to keep the pieces out of g4. Maybe get ready to start attacking. Anyway, after we castled, they bring their knight to the center. A mistake. c5 would have been better. So after c5, we have an attack on the queen. And this move, I was waiting for this move for a while. I was thinking I would just go here, but apparently that is better, targeting this unprotected pawn. And then, now they want a6. Oh, to keep this piece out of there. Keep my bishop from piling up on this. But it does allow that. Then queen to e8. Bishop to e2. And now what? Bishop to h6 check. All right, back to the game. Where were we? Right here. I castled queenside. They jumped the knight forward, attacking my knight, but unleashing a attack on this unprotected bishop. So the game continues with an exchange here, and that's the best move. And then apparently they should have captured with the king. So that is best. And then we capture. We would just come out ahead of pawn here. So, oh, maybe not. They're attacking us. Oh, we have this once again. Queen to d4, f6, queen captures, and now bishop to g4. We should take, and apparently bishop to c4. All right, and then if they attack us, we could just push this up here and protect, I guess. So g5. Now they want, an exchange of rooks. So instead, we should do that. And then the rook recaptures. So the game could have gone in this direction, but we were ahead. We would be ahead of pawn. And white would have almost a +2 advantage. Rook takes. Now what? We just go here and offer to exchange off more material. They should avoid that. Attacking here. We play that b3 move to protect our bishop. And then they just start marching their pawn majority down. We need to get ours moving as well. So h3 to slow things down. Rook to c7, getting off of the same color squares as my bishop. That way there's no surprise attacks with the bishop on his rook. But also guarding these pawns. So now bishop to d3. Bishop to c8. King up to b2. And we're ready to start marching here with our pawn majority. They line up here. f3, bishop to b7. What now? c4 and g4. So capture, capture, and now we capture here. They can capture our pawn. What next? What next? We have king to c3. King to h6, getting ready to blockade our pawn, so that's not too good for us. We attack the bishop. They could attack this, but then we could go that way as well. So the recommendation is that. And now it's saying bishop to f3 would have been better, so they do like that move. So attack, bishop to e2, then we would trade off here. So that, king takes, and what now? Bishop to g2. They don't want to trade here because our pawn majority is strong over here. Our pawn would march through, and we would be able to hold our opponent off with our king and this pawn. So let's see here. They recommend bishop to g2. That's best. And then we just start marching that pawn up. King over to g6, apparently. Oh, nope. g5. Immediately targeting that. Oh, now we have to get... see, now our king cannot help. But if they move, this marches up. So, yeah, you get the point here. Back to the game. We had an exchange here. I had a missed opportunity, apparently. So let's go back to where we were. From the point of castling queenside, they attack my knight. I pick off their bishop. And instead of capturing like they should, they take here, attacking my queen. Now, oh my gosh, how did I miss that? How did I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because either way I'm going to go ahead in material, but I could have just retreated back and still had the threat of queen with a mate threat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would have been even better. Huh. Okay. So here, bishop, yeah, this would have been way better for the bishop to retreat. Then, what, e5 or f6? They recommend this move. Oh, to prevent the threat of a mate and a targeting of this bishop up here. So I could just capture that. But then we have, what, queen to g5. And bishop attacks, blocking that check. Queen to e7. Or they could just go here, keeping an eye on my bishop. So maybe that would be better. Let's see. If they go there. So that is best. And then here we could just attack. And they recommend that we just, that black doesn't even protect this rook here. So let's see, bishop to e6. Queen to d4, threatening a mate. Block. And now we can go ahead and capture that. Rook captures, apparently. Yeah, that would have been even better. Now what? Bishop up to c4. We just trade some more material off. or just go after this. All right, back to the end of the game. The king comes up, but it allows this move here, checking the king and picking off the bishop. The king moved back and my opponent resigned. So, what is recommended here? Well, I don't know. It's pretty much done. It says at this point I should just capture. Queen to a5, threatening to capture here and maybe cause problems. Now what? Queen to h3. Saying that is best. Queen to h3. Queen takes a2. You're trying to cause some trouble. Bishop to d3. The pawn starts rolling. King up to d2. And now what? Queen centralizes, lining up on our king. And it even wants, this pawn to push further. So rook at h to e1. We centralize the rook. Queen to g5. But now we can just block with our queen. Or even a rook, I guess. But they like that best. It does give a pawn back. And then king to c1. Anyway, you get the idea. We'd be ahead in material. Here it's only +1 since we're giving away pawns. So maybe I would play that a little bit different. They're recommending that. Rook to g1 attacking. Queen just picks off another pawn, but now you attack here. Queen all the way up to c7 to protect. Rook at d to g1. We line up on the king. Oh, and this would have been even better, threatening an immediate mate here. So why didn't you say that first, computer, right there? Now what? That does not look good at all. You go here. Oh, the queen can protect. So bishop to c4. We target here. So the game could have gone that way. All right. Well, thank you for watching, especially if you stuck around the whole way through. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to leave any comments. Thank you for watching and have a super chess day.